Apostle and I was crying over the phone, and I was like, sir, I can't do it, I'm done, I'm exhausted, I'm tired, like it's heavy. I feel like this. Hello everyone, my name is CHIOMA Elodie and I'm the assistant head of guest experience team. When I first joined Lofty Heights, I thought it was a black church. This was my very first impression, but after some time I realized that it's a church for everyone and every color. So the first time I heard Apostle preach, I was blessed. I was actually filled with the word, and I was really excited to come back to the church because what he said was very realistic and it made like a lot of sense. And then the people in the church also made me feel really welcome. Like I met more youths than I did, because when I came to Canada it was like during COVID period, so most of my friends were from church, and that also motivated me to keep coming, because the more I went to church, the more I would get the word, and I would also meet and mingle with the youth in the church. I would say that Lofty Heights has really opened my eyes to different parts of Christ. When I first started attending Lofty Heights, I was still very much let's just say I was really into the funniest things in life. But the more I heard the word from Apostle, the more he gave me the grace to realize that there is more to Christ. Like you can actually enjoy a lot of things by just following the Christ, you know. And I will say he has really helped my life, because Pastor made me believe that I could do all things, especially in my education. You know, even when I brought up the idea of starting a business, he was there for me, he prayed for me, and ever since then he has really always checked up on my business, checked up on my mental health and my education and everything that just concerned me in general. I would say that Lofty Heights has been an eye-opener. It has given me the grace to practice discipline in my daily life. It has also given me the ability to believe that the people around you actually truly love you. It's not about saying I love you, it's about actually practicing love and, like, you know, feeling the love amongst people, because he would always say love is not like a thing that people know, it's like a person, and that really makes a difference in my life. So I would give one very big testimony. There was a time where I was it was towards the end of my education. I would say I was going through a rough patch. I was trying to figure my business idea. I was trying to scale from where I was to a different level in my business. Moreover, I was also dealing with my school. I was dealing with having to pay bills, and it started to weigh on me as a person. And yes, I was in the church and I was still seeking the face of God. And that day, I can never forget, I called Apostle and I was crying over the phone. And I was like, sir, I can't do it, I'm done, I'm exhausted, I'm tired, like it's heavy. I feel like there's a weight that's just on my shoulder. And luckily for me, he was in Regina, so he rushed over to my house. He came, he spoke words of wisdom to me. He really comforted me. You know, he helped me financially. He actually even gave me money. He even made me feel like, you know, he made me remember that God doesn't leave my side. Like, you know, in his word, he said he will sustain and he will protect us, you know. That day, he gave me a grace to remember that no matter what I'm going through in life, it's just a phase, and that that phase is gonna end and I'm going to come out victorious. And forever I would hold Pastor dear to my heart, because the way he embraced me that day was not just of a spiritual father or like the apostle in my church, but he embraced me as an actual father, the way my father would hold me and tell me to stop crying. And honestly, I would say he left my house that day and he put a very large smile on my face in a way that I couldn't even explain it to people, you know. And after that day, I felt better, my day went better, my business began to scale better. I didn't feel so pressured in my education, and everything worked out for my good. All I needed to do was believe, and he gave me that push. You know, he was there to always push me forward every time I felt like I was, you know, falling back or like going down the wrong path. But Apostle would always come back and he would always check up on me. Even till date, he always checks up on my business, and I will forever be grateful for that. Apostle, I just want to use this opportunity to say happy birthday. I love you from the bottom of my heart. I thank you for everything you've done for me. I'm grateful to God for putting you in my life. I don't know if I would have come this far without your guidance and your blessings. I wish you everything you wish for yourself, and I pray that you continue to experience heaven on earth.